Does a gay little hand on hip. I should take you to see my wife.
そうっすね。
Wrong button. Not what I want to do. Hold on. There we go.
How much money you have?
Don't look at
Crap.
it.
Crap.
I didn't know I had that little.
From you can't afford it.
I'll go into debt.
すいません。
It's
I don't
okay.
I don't think that's what happens.
We can run.
Aniki.
I did this, but I had the money to pay for it.
Well, we gon' run. I don't want to take you to finish your tattoo, actually. I want to bubble wrap you. So is it next chapter? Is it the end of this chapter? Don't answer my question.
I didn't. What's the rest of the question?
When he dies, we're suddenly spending a lot of time with him. That if I hadn't have put it together before... that if I hadn't have put it together before... And... I'm so sorry, Rukia.
You're terrible.
I'm so sorry. I wonder if I can take him to karaoke.
Aniki.
But yeah, if I hadn't already been suspicious and putting it together, and you hadn't said anything, I'd still be like, we're spending a lot of time with him suddenly.
Hold on, they want us to get really attached to this dude, huh?
It's like, we have a Haruka-style mission with this guy, which is weird. Something bad is coming.
You're not gonna have any money to pay to get in.
I'm taking him to a Don Quixote.
Oh, okay. He wants to go to a bikini bar too.
Oh. Is that what the strippers are from?
No.
Oh. Also, I can swing by a pawn shop. Okay, I love you, man. I can't slow walk through this entire damn town.
兄弟
Yeah, somewhere. No. Somewhere. I think that's the pawn shop right there.
It is.
Above the donkey. Oh! Hello, sir. Okay, hi, sir. Jesus, sir. Here, you respond to my inputs. Sometime this year.
Oh my god, he's getting beat to the ground.
Huh?
They're tasing the
Oh.
boy.
My boy! My boy of whom I must bubble wrap. Tase, 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 tase. Get him all down!
And when you were like, I was gonna go get his tattoo done, I had a mouthful of hot dog, or else I was gonna say, you really let him die with an unfinished tattoo.
No, I'm just gonna send him back home, like hog-tied and bubble wrapped, and tell them to keep an eye on him. Dude, I'm trying. Is this guy bothering you? I'll attempt to kill him for you. I'll kill him for you. I think I put it in chat earlier, but I think if you're desperate enough, you should be allowed to eat the worms.
I don't think you could live with looking someone in the eye after eating bugs.
It's good. It's protein source. Eat the worm. Ah, my. Okay, we're good. We're good.
We're living.
Now I've got money to take him other places as an apology for not having money for the
Making
other
him
place.
spend.
Yeah. Okay, I love you so dearly. Why are you yelling like you're 5 streets behind me? You're on my heels. I am expecting to come out with like a fucking wagon.
If only.
He bought stuff for my babies?
Yup.
I am being so for real right now, even if I wasn't looking at the myth earlier or didn't have the, like, premonition bullshit and you hadn't said a word and hadn't laughed a little too hard, they'd be like, he bought souvenirs for your kids, and I'd be like, you're not coming home. That's like, that's so obvious. I'm gonna go finish my tattoo and I bought souvenirs for your kids, you're not coming home.
Crim. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
It's not him that I doubt.
I'm sure he makes it home. Look at boss, look at him run.
兄貴
Look at him run with his bags. Look at this little waddle.
It's not him that I doubt. It's just how the game writing tends to work. And okay, I'll change my statement from you're not making it home to you're not living. Whether this means you get sent home in a little box, or you make it home and you die on our doorstep, and there's... I don't even know what that was.
Come on, he's gotta say goodbye to the kids at least. You can't make it sadder than Yakuza, Crim.
You're right, I can't make it sadder than Yakuza, because Yakuza is... I think they exclusively hire children of divorces and house fires.
How did you hit both of us with that?
It was intentional.
Okay. I was like, damn.
Because divorce and house fire.
Well, my parents also divorced twice, but that's besides the point. You think if you divorced the once, you wouldn't get remarried, but you know, they did anyways. So, you know, it's only logical that you and I would get a divorce, since we're both children of divorce. So, the question is, are we going to remarry?
Oh my god. I think we're the special kind of, like, fandom divorced without being married.
Does that mean we can still date?
Yeah, it means we can get married and get divorced a second time. Because we never... Yeah. It means we're toxic Yuri.
Not right now, we ain't.
Our toxic Yuri can still be...
I'm an enemy
We
to
can
the
be
state.
toxic Yuri and divorced. That's just not our Discord names! Because for a brief moment...
You yelled at me and my cat, like, looked up at me horrified. My volume isn't even loud enough for him to hear.
No, the children hear us fighting! No! I don't want to go up onto that roof with you. I don't think that's where anything's gonna happen to you because I've been given the option to leave like several times now, but I really don't want to be up on that roof with you because I don't want to be up on that roof.
So, do you think we could make a yellow cardigan AMV?
A what?
Yellow cardigan. That's that Japanese song about jumping off the roof.
Oh! I mean...
Well, it's specifically, there's like 3 people who go to jump off the roof, and there's one person who stops them every time, and at the end of the song, it's the person who stops them who jumps.
Yeah.
So, that Bernard of many on one kind of thing.
Yeah.
Could be the sacrifices for Kiryu, the Kiryu sacrifices.
兄貴
He's so
Yeah,
loud.
look at him. And he's... Hold on, there's so many people that I can't.
He's like right behind me when he's yelling at me.
Just keep running. As long as you don't stop, he won't repeat.
He is too goddamn big for that swing.
あの
Just call him your uncle.
Don't throw stones at the dead man, Cram.
God, Krim, really? You gotta remind yourself? How much he loves
cold noodles. I think it's like your intro to him in Zero.
that in Judgment.
ええ
Yeah, but in Judgment, you don't know who the fuck the guy in the background is. You're just like, that's a guy.
Until you notice.
Until you notice, but before you meet Kashiwagi, you're not like, oh, that's Kashiwagi. You're like, that's a guy. He'd show up for fights with truckfuls of men. They weren't very good men. Usually they'd all die within the first half of the fight, but like, I appreciate the sentiment of showing up with truckfuls of men for me.
ええ
Seriously. I love them.
じゃあ
Be hilarious if that's him. Damn it. Get out of here. To be fair, if we're just talking about who killed Kashiwagi, Kiryu, I don't think that was outsmarting him. I think that was just outgunning him. I'm just saying, you don't have to outsmart someone to riddle them full of bullet holes.
Yep.
Kishakin, you were here. I'm leaving town. I'm going back to my children.
Come on.
is going on?
A lot.
I'm not gonna ask about where we are.
Somewhere.
Thanks for answering the question I didn't ask.
Somewhere.
Why is it set up like a dungeon?
I think it's reuse assets.
Let's reuse some assets. Put every pair of handcuffs we have on this wall. If I read the next fucking paragraph. And I'm throwing rocks at the dead man. And the dead man's just cool. And I'm just gonna go. Cause they're drilling in that I'm just an asshole. Who went, yeah, he's loyal to Kazuma, and started wailing on him because he was the living guy.
You sure did.
Okay, goodbye. I must leave before my guilt consumes me.
I want to dissect
I...
Kashiwagi. I want to get more of his character.
Oops. I 110% got like a blind rage for Kazuma and then forgot that Kashiwagi is not free from Kazuma's manipulation. And every day from here on out we'll live to regret it. Back to the bar that I don't want to go to. Because it's weird being here now. Because it's not the same. Or I'll come fight these people. Punch, 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 punch. One of those is a kick, actually. Step. You're the one who stabbed me. You don't get to cry now. Try maybe not stabbing people. I love the descriptors for the rewards. It's so fun. Alright, back into this bar now that I'm sad. Sad.
Sad and sad.
Sad.
And sad.
And sad.
And it don't get no
And
better.
I miss my wife.
We'll see your wife eventually.
My wife! No on both accounts.
Nani? Oh.
It means you keep calling this young lady an old woman because you're an old man.
Yeah, dragon mama.
Kiryu-san.
Why are you giggling?
I can giggle.
And I can ask why you're giggling.
You're so mean to me.
I'm trying to be nicer, but I'm afraid.
You just have to play the games you already own.
I'm working on it.
I know you are.
I'm actively playing.
Bark, bark, bark.
Aniki.
You sure about this one, Kiryu?
Yeah, that's my good idiot boy.
Nice. Nice.
Good lord.
Oh.
He looks so sad. Do you want to go back out?
Take him back out.
I take you back out.
Because there's something else you still need to do with him.
Karaoke?
And
Get his tattoo, but I'm assuming they'll blot me that way eventually.
eventually. Has he told you about wanting to get his tattoo touched up?
Yeah, he told me that he wanted, because we had the whole conversation of he's like,
Take him to Pink Street.
okay. Hold on. I popped the thing on my controller down by accident and Kiryu just started going.
Set his ass into auto walk.
But yeah, no, we had the conversation. Hi, buddy. We had the conversation about how he wants to get it finished. And he might find someone here to do it. And so I'm assuming they'll like put me on plot when that, or you know, like actually guide me that way when it's time.
A
not a
subplot.
side quest. Really?
It's a sub story.
Really?
So they leave it up to you, the player, whether or not you want to form that connection with him before you.
That's cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah, it was like. I was like, if I didn't do this, I would have felt awful.
Yeah, that's cruel and unusual punishment. And so thank you for telling me that I have to go do it. I would have been so sad.
Well, I was looking at quests to do, and they're like, these are only the quests you can do with Ridika in, like, tagging along. And it's like, go get his tattoo finished. And I'm like, well, can't you just do it at any point? No. Are you going to Pink Street?
Nope, I accidentally got turned around and started running back towards the quest marker.
Because you want to go into those alleyways that are,
Right, because I'm assuming I'm going to Kiryu's artist.
yeah, you're going to go straight to Kiryu's artist.
Yeah, and he's somewhere in the back alleys by Pink Street.
Yeah, so if you go all the way over to Pink Street, it should be the alleys that are on the far side.
I have a really big question mark up there, and I don't know why.
That's where the bar is
Okay.
that you take him to.
So I should take him there first, yeah.
Sure.
Well, I just feel like touching up his tattoo last is like a nice way to end things, you know?
You'll get stabbed at least 30 to 40 times in the back. And then we'll call it a day.
Yeah. Unless you're saying I should go do the tattoo and then turn around and come take him to a bikini bar.
Either way it
But
works.
like, I think narratively, let's take you around town and then get your tattoo fixed up.
Write your fanfiction the way you want, play the story the way you wish.
Joker.
Society.
Damn. Dude.
Oh?
Come on. I'm sure I'll have to cut half of this out.
It's tamer than the opening cutscene.
Okay. Oh yeah, because this is where I shouldn't out myself like that.
どうやキルちゃん。
So you can skip this if you so choose. But if you want to take this as time to talk or digest what's happened.
I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't know how to talk again. I haven't really gotten any answers to my questions, and
But you
get
got
out
so
of
much
my face, lady.
new information.
I did, but it wasn't information that really, because like my whole thing was I want to know what's up with Horseboy. I can be nicer to him. I'm not going to be. But I don't know enough about Horseboy to read into the symbolism of his tattoo yet. I want to know who shot Kashiwagi. But beyond telling you that it wasn't the guy that we just went and confirmed didn't do it, then, you know, and we got it's the other guy, but then we gotta go confirm that, and it's like, I just want to know why we shot Kashiwagi and whether or not it was coincidence that we didn't shoot Kiryu. You would leave that poor girl alone. Insane place to meet someone you went to middle school with.
Yep.
Only Yakuza.
Only Yakuza.
Pat.
ありがとう。
そのペンダントは。
あ、これは
ハイビスカスのペンダント。やっぱり上里夏美じゃねえか。ほら、これ見てみろよ。俺も大事に持ってるぜ、そのハイビスカスのペンダント。昔俺の誕生日にプレゼントしてくれたんすよ。
それは偶然同じものを買ったんじゃ。
そんなわけねえよ。だってペアで手作りで作ってくれたじゃん。なんで嘘つくんだよ。兄貴、 兄貴兄貴もしもし
That was fast.
Yeah, the game's like, come do all these fun side missions to get more attached to this character.
Yeah.
That's not suspicious.
Except for the side mission with this chick sucks.
But it gives you insight into him.
Yep.
This guy's tasing me! He's got a taser! Get him while he's down. Get him while he's down. Get him while he's up.
Get him!
Get him! Get him! That guy did a full... Oh, and he's still spinning. I got an old magazine. Fuck, oh, it's suave.
ありがとう
I'm like, my phone keeps buzzing. Who's It's Swab on Instagram? You get around the corner and call us again.
No. Yes.
It is astounding to me that this game runs as smoothly as it does.
I know, right?
Because I feel like if you put this many people in a modern game, the thing would run like shit.
Yeah, it's like we're constantly making new engines, so we don't know how to use any of the last 4 engines we made. And then small-time indie developers who crack the engines figure out how to use it and make it 10 times better, and then get sued for cracking the engine.
Yeah.
That's literally all of the issues they have with porting Switch games. It's why all Nintendo games always suck, is because the Nintendo hoards the original content. So when people are like, hey, we want to port our games to your console, they're like, okay, good luck.
Yeah. I was talking about that with my dad the other day. Of just like older games versus newer games, when we were talking about the fact that older games had much less space, so they had to do it good, and newer games they can be bigger, and half of that's just doing it poorly
Yeah, it's all
and not
bloatware.
optimizing shit. Yeah. And it's like doing the same thing, but for this to work and not kill this game, they had to do it well.
Because not only do you have the people on screen, you have the people off screen. When you
Yeah.
load in a cutscene, you walk in and out of a building, you reload the whole fucking people outside, and it don't
Yeah.
take a minute and a half for it to load. I'm
Yeah.
sure it did on the original console. I'll give
Yeah,
it.
it's like, I'm sure some of the running is that this is now on a slightly old but still much newer than this game gaming laptop. But like,
You suck. You suck, girly.
hey, man, we gotta talk about her.
待ってくださいよ
You looking for your wife?
I don't want to go back to the tattoo shop yet because I don't want to trigger that by walking a little too far, and also I'm gonna round a corner and she's gonna call again. So, yes, maybe I'm trying to go see if they'll let me into my wife's construction site. I'm I'm desperate!
I can't wait until you get the Majima cutscene, because it's fucking hilarious.
Is it the truck one or a different one?
It's a different one.
I also can't wait till I get the Majima cutscene because I miss him. The withdrawals have started to set in.
That's what I was having happening too. Where I had to stop and go text Jez and be like, I miss him. No, I think Jez was in call. I was just like, I'm missing Majima.
もしもし
Let's wrap up this side quest, bud.
Yeah, I can show you where the tower is. No. Stop yelling, she's gonna hear us.
Yamero. Huh?
Kiryu looks like he's not entirely alive.
Ro is so tired.
Bro wants to go home.
He wants to go home.
Bro miss his wife and he kids. I too miss his wife and children. It'll hit someone one of these times.
One of these times, but not yet.
Get him! Get him!
That's right, you better run! Tell your friends! Ah, so it was a misunderstanding. Throws away rock.
Okay, bye. Come back!
Get him, Kiryu, get him.
Kiryu, kill this woman. The fuck was that noise from you?
That was a zipper.
Oh.
My housemate's got menopause, so she's always hot, and I had surgery, so I'm always cold, and now we're in the perfect hell of it's 90 degrees outside.
Did your surgery make you always cold?
Yeah. I had poor circulation before, but apparently it's not uncommon for when you get abdominal surgeries, because it's in the middle. Like,
Huh.
get him.
As Majima crying in the corner, 'cause he's like, but you always run away from me.
Add little Majima time. But yeah, in the wintertime, 71 is a perfect acceptable temperature for inside the house. In the summertime where it's 90 outside and having it be 71, it's too cold.
Yeah. Because then there's this big temperature gap, and you're like, ugh.
Well, and then, like, I'm sitting inside not doing anything, and it's 71, and I'm freezing my ass off.
Yeah.
That was my problem, too, when I was at work, is my coworker would be like, it's perfectly fine, it's 72 in here, and I'm like, I'm wearing jeans, I'm wearing a polo shirt, and I'm wearing a winter jacket, because I'm cold.
Yeah.
I want to see you make an AMV for him. I don't know
will,
I don't know
promise
what
you.
you do, but
I promise you, I'll figure it out, even if it's just something real short.
it's just you're my gummy bear. Just a crack. just a crack.
Just a crack at it. No, I'll do something really sad, I'm sure. You'll be like, do something silly funny, and I'll swing for the knees.
Well, you'll be like, yeah, sure, something silly funny, and then the game will swing for your knees. And
yeah, and then I'll swing for everyone's knees.
Yeah, you're on the ground grabbing at ankles.
I'm like one of those, you know those toys that it's like the loop and the thing and the ball, and you put it on your ankle and you like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm one of those. And I'm just swinging. Or I have one of those on. I'm hitting the shit out of myself with it, and I'm also trying to hit other people with it.
Do you got just one? Or do you got one that you're, like, you got them swinging from
I got
your
one
arms?
of those and one of those scooters. That, like, you take to the ankle and you meet God for a second.
I had those growing up, so... It was the funniest thing, though.
I never had a scooter growing up, but I had one of those little trikes made for drifting.
Oh, those things look so cool.
Because that was safer.
So, all of my siblings and I, we either had scooters or bikes, because it'd be like, okay, everybody, a horde of children are going to school in one sitting. Well, better just make it fast. So at the time, my dad bought all of us scooters. We were living on top of this huge hill, and the school was at the bottom. So it'd be like, okay, we're going to school.
Christ.
And in the bike lane, there'd be 6 of us on scooters.
Damn.
And we called it downtown mode, which is just the goofiest thing. but we would lower the handlebars as far down as they went, and then we would crouch as we went down to pick up as much speed as possible down the hill.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
they used to make scooters out of complete metal, if you can believe this, like straight
I do.
steel.
I
Because
do believe
nowadays
that.
they're hard plastic and a metal bar.
Yeah, no, I've had. Well, it wasn't mine, but I've used one of the metal ones before.
Yeah, we had one of those, but my brother ate it so hard against the curve it actually took 4 inches of metal off of the side of it.
Well, I am gonna click through this dialogue, and then in
'Cause
a
your
second,
boy-
I'm a get up and go. His water thing needs refilling, and my water thing needs refilling, so.
Mm.
Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop.
Sorry for coughing.
You're fine. I'm gonna leave all your coughing in.
Oh.
you get him, baby.
2回目にしてやるぞ
Return.
Welcome back. I just went and got some tea.
Nice. I wish I had tea. I'm all out.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I do have crispy ice cold water though.
That is also good. Yeah, I've got some red chai.
Ooh, nice. Just let me grab one of these men. There we go. Slowly I will chip them down until we are the only two left standing.
I'll hold him. You get him. Okay, I won't hold him.
I still won't hold him. Get him! Get his ass!
He's big and scary.
I got it for you. Maybe.
Don't show me the heat move button. Watch me press the heat move button, and then decide that I just didn't do a heat move. Not how gaming works.
That looked like a heat move to me.
The first time. The
Ah.
second one actually triggered.
I'm a bitch. Sorry.
本当は夏美秋穂なんかじゃない。
ああそれも知ってたよ
You're too good
俺
for
がお
this
前を
one.
間違えるわけないだろうが
リキよ。ごめんなさい。ごめんな
I love the people slowing down to see what the fuck's going on.
もういいんだお前に東京は似合わねえよ俺と一緒に沖縄に帰ろう
ごめんねリキよ。
夏美お前の心配事は俺が何とかしてやるだからもう沖縄に帰ろう俺桐生の兄貴と一緒にこっちでやることがあるからそれが全て済んだら
They really said let's design a series of missions specifically made to hurt you.
Yeah, and if you miss all of these missions, you don't know any of the story.
Yeah, that's wild that this is sub-story.
Because you would have missed it.
Yeah.
兄貴
It's like taking Haruka around town. It's like if
Yeah.
if you don't know that she like has active conversations with you.
Eh.
I mean, that's a pretty good scratch.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I went swimming once and got a scar. I know, I got a story for everything. I was a good 15 feet from a cliff, like in a lake. Like a good 15 feet away from a cliff, like in the water. And there was someone climbing up the cliff to jump off of it. Rock falls, bounces off the side of the cliff, and fucking wings me right in the arm while I'm treading water.
Okay.
Just war stories. Okay, and because you did that, you got a bunch of experience, so now you can go level up shit.
早いっす
Wrong button. I can go level up one thing.
You could now successfully go take him to the tattoo shop.
Yeah. If
So
I
what?
can figure out how the hell to get in here.
Run around the corner.
早いっす
Yeah. I know what you're getting ready to say.
Choking now.
Okay. Let me know when you're-
The choking got worse once I saw how far back he was, and I'm like, I can't unmute now. Started laughing and spluttering.
Let me know when you're done choking and
I'm
you want to
done.
try again.
It don't matter now.
No,
Oh,
it does.
I
It
can't
matters to
remember.
me. You were saying so what, and then
Yeah, but I was gonna continue on a tangent about something, but I can't remember game specific.
okay.
No, it's the one with the dragon on it.
兄貴
There's a key over there.
I'm surprised you saw it.
That's fair.
4 has keys literally everywhere, and I do not expect you to pick them all up.
Because you think I won't see them?
No,
or
because
it's
they're
so many.
There's so fucking many you're to think you've already picked them up. I've started having spots in 4 where I'm like, I just could have sworn there was a key there, and I'm having hallucinations from like 3 now, where I'm like, keys
Jesus.
there, I know where they are in 3. I'm like, they're not here in 4.
Good lord.
Ooh.
This guy's got a really long face.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good respect, bro. You would think it was 65 degrees in the house the way I'm dressed. I am wearing a faux fur lined hoodie, sweats. I have a thermal mug of tea, and I'm
Good
wearing
lord.
fucking slippers like closed toe slippers.
Hilarious.
I'm cold. I wonder if he has a tattoo.
Huh?
Get him. Sorry.
No, speak your mind.
You tell him.
Don't let him talk smack about your cool serpent that way.
Oh, we're at a cutscene. I'm pretty sure that's my boy outside.
ほう。どうだ恐れ入ったか。あんたがどれほどの堀しか知らねえが、俺のハブにはかなわねえだろ。ほ
He's
ら、
so happy.
ここのところよく見ろ。この色、柄。すげえだろ。
I'll be right back.
Okay. Boy collection time. Get the boy. Wow, 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 wow.
Return. My boy's being very boyish.
Meow. Fuck out the way.
The boy in question. Don't shoot him. No. I take the bullets for him. How high are you?
Gun edit when. Gun edit
Good.
when.
Oh my god.
I had to entertain myself while you were gone.
You have to shoot my son.
I've been shooting random shots. Your son, that is a 40-year-old man.
That's my son.
I take it back, he might be 60.
Can you look like you're alive and sentient?
Give him a little kiss kiss.
He. There's no way he can hear you.
Give him a little kiss kiss. Well, he's at least facing towards you. I can see his little mouth. See his little white mouth and the sea of fluff. Because he is also... No, because you're actually crispy tonight. There he is. Hi, boy. Hello, boy. Yeah, Krim, he's sitting there. And I know he's moving. Hey, Ty.
Hi. Hi, puppy.
God, he's so much...
Gonna say
He looks like he weighs 40 pounds, because I know it's all fur.
Yeah, it's mostly fur. He is chunky.
He is chunky,
Oh,
but
enough.
he looks like the
mostly
size of a Snorlax pet. He looks twice as big on the camera. And you'll see what I mean when you go back and edit the footage, because I did a quick
Oh my-
zoom up.
God, you just gonna bathe yourself back there? Okay.
Look at you.
It's a great backdrop.
Yeah.
え はあ
I stubborn old asshole. Hey, be good.
That's really just what happened.
He gave you a really logical reason to why he
See
wouldn't.
something, but I'm not gonna look at it yet.
No, go forward.
No, I wanted to go see what this mission was called.
Ah, really want to do that to yourself.
That's why I said I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna look at it afterwards.
Huh?
Why did they put the thugs in the ugliest fucking fits you've ever seen?
Can't have him be dripping, or else you want to fuck him. Imagine Majima in any one of those fits.
That won't stop me.
The pink pants and the designs on that sweater are a choice, though.
Oh, they're a choice. It just won't stop me.
And I will say, I did see a dress that had the exact same yellow pattern on it at Goodwill the other day when I was looking for interview clothes.
Hilarious. You're just living back there now? Okay, bub.
See, I like what's he? Is that the banana right in front of him?
No, that's a pile of sharks.
How many are
Pile
in,
of sharks?
How many are in the pile? Yo, Krim, how many sharks you have?
At least 5?
Well, as long as the boy's happy.
They're not his sharks.
It looks like they are now.
No. Now he's going back to his spot.
The middle of the bed, you mean? Look at him.
Yeah,
He looks so
the-
shocked to be caught in his act. He's like, hello? Can I help you?
That's where my body goes, dude. I have to lay there.
He's like, can I help
Oh,
you?
6 if we count my whale shark.
Are
It's
whale
just
sharks,
not the shark pile.
Are whale sharks shark? Or are they whales?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're sharks.
I don't know.
Named for their resemblance to whale.
Okay. Do they eat
But
like
they are
whale-like
shark.
food, or do they eat shark-like food?
To my knowledge, they're filter feeders, kind of.
Oh, so they are a whale. Just categorized as a shark.
They also eat small fish, but they're not whale.
Huh?
They shark. They just big ol' silly shark.
That look like a ditto.
Yeah.
I kind of want an oarfish plush, but you know that thing's gonna be 26 feet long.
It'd be so fun though.
It'd be so fun though, but I just hang it up and have it go around my whole room.
I got an ad the other day for a $500 snake plush, and by the picture it was a normal plush, and I was like, why the fuck is it $500? It doesn't even look that good. And then I was like, I gotta figure out why the snake's $500. I click on it.
It was like a 40-foot long plush. They have this picture of this woman holding up its head, and she's like this with it, and it's draped, and it's the size of her body. And I'm like,
At that point, just
oh,
go buy the yarn or the fabric, whatever you want to use to make it, and make it yourself.
yeah.
And then
I
you
was
can
like,
stuff
that's
it
why it's
whatever you want.
$500 plush.
Well,
But the first picture they show of it is it's all coiled up, and it doesn't look that good, and I'm like, what the fuck is your price point for? You should have put the woman on the front. It doesn't make it a better plush, but you should have put the woman on the front, because then it makes more sense.
Yeah.
That's a choice.
ビビったかボケが
I love Riki's face.
行きましょう兄貴バカの相手をしてる暇はないですし
ああそうだな
I wanted to just get Kiryu as well. As a sound.
ジャカ信者超えるのも大概にしとけよガキが
Who are you calling kid?
やとんどるわしよりガキのくせして
I know you're trying to be intimidating, but you've got these big brown eyes and long eyelashes and round face.
And the most poutiest, sad little lips.
Yeah, I would like to believe that that scene is the like Rikiya squares up and the guy runs off, and then it pans back to like Kiryu behind Rikiya.
Big dragon energy.
Yeah, it's the scene from The Lion King.
Exactly. And then of course,
And Rikiya's like, I did that.
yeah, I was so cool, right, Kiryu? Yes.
You see that, Aniki? Yes.
I'm proud of you.
Anyways, I learned that that snake can be used to make a type of sake used as an aphrodisiac. Just putting that out there.
And like I said in our DMs, he has been called fruity.
Yeah. I was just like, I wonder what I wanted to see what the snake looked like in real life, and then
Well, now I'm
was
surprised
reading about the snake, and I was
that
just like,
I've actually thought about it.
fascinated.
I haven't stumbled across any Ridika and Kiryu fanfics. I haven't been looking,
Really?
but I haven't stumbled across any.
Huh. It's because the 3 slanders put us in 3 debt. Drought.
No.
Depression.
I want Nishiki lives, but stays in the Tojo clan, and
Yeah.
Kiryu goes out and makes his orphanage still, and still gets like Ridika, and then you got jealous older brother energy going on. Needle bit. They're gonna zoom in on it and real soon. So
我慢せいハブに魂を入れとるんだ
I'm gonna do the same thing I did for Kiryu's tattoo.
yeah, so they keep it pretty generally in the middle of the screen.
Yeah,
But-
I have it basically
Bueno,
covered so I can
señor,
see the
me
subtitles
lo
and not much else.
Yeah, they are, I think, gonna
Vos
flashbang you with a scene that puts it really close to the subtitles.
俺の背中はハブ
That's
だ
fine.
ぜハブは沖縄の魂だどんな運命だろうが丸飲みにして食らい尽くしてやるよ
よう言うたお主なら入れ墨に食われることもないじゃろうな
I
That's
can't
not what he said.
imagine the calluses that he'd have on his hands from doing that for.
I
that many
hate knowing
years.
just enough words to know that's not what he said.
よし完成じゃ
Because it's not enough to tell you what he said, it's enough to know, go, that's not what he said.
どうすか兄貴
さすがは先生惚れ惚れする出来だ
兄貴と同じ歌彫りの入れ墨かこれで名実ともに兄弟分になったってことですね
そうだな
Violent sobbing.
Because I need Nishiki being like, well, me and Kiryu got our tattoos done at the same place, and then him being like, I got mine finished there with Kiryu, and it just being like silent fuming.
Nishiki foaming at the mouth.
Shut the fuck up. Nishiki getting like
I suggest you learn some manners, boy.
Nishiki getting postcard from Kiryu, and it's like Kiryu and the kids, and then it says like from Rishiketa or whatever at the bottom, and he's just like, God damn it. He's got no problem with the other guy.
Yeah.
またな
And that consequently means that Majima has to like Ridika.
I keep pressing the wrong button. That was a sub-story, yeah. How do I look at what I've done?
So they'll have a star next to it, and I
That's
believe.
the myth I was talking about.
Oh, cool. You didn't have to look it up if you just played another chapter.
Well, it goes by a different name that I don't entirely know how to pronounce. Because it's a Chinese myth, but it translates to dotting the eye of the dragon. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. I'm assuming I'm out of. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm out of things to do with my boy.
Yeah, you're out of things to do with your boy.
I'm out of things to do with my boy. Except me
This-
and my boy can kill this guy
Yeah, and his friends.
and his friends. I thought that grandpa in the background was about to square up. My glasses and my headphones are not sitting properly together, and I'd like them to cooperate. It's hard to be a gamer girl and blind.
I don't know if you saw, but I did get video in Drive today.
Yes, I have it downloaded.
And you'll have to let me know if the audio is okay, because I try to do a quick check earlier, and
Yeah, I
It
haven't
sounded
checked it. I
okay.
downloaded it and then was like, I'm tired. I don't want to edit this right now, so I didn't open it because I edited the other one.
thank you for your donation to the orphanage.
This is my orphan money. I know what I'm doing.
No, you don't.
I know what I'm doing.
No, you don't.
I know what I'm doing.
The fuck you do?
I'm
Get rid
done!
of- no, talk to him.
Goodbye, my boy.
Goodbye forever. Can't wait for
Maybe
you to
I'm
hear
jumping the gun a bit, but I feel like he doesn't last much longer just because they cram. But it's also we're at like a nice lull in the story, so it's like it's the 50-50 of this could be our lull in the story where it's easy to be like, hey, go spend time with this guy and get close to him, or it could be the uh-oh, this character dies this episode, so spend the whole episode with them. And I've got water and candy and a moth.
I think you'll be fine.
And... I'm sorry.